All right. I want to welcome everybody to episode 5 of Light Becomes Artist. I want to thank you all for joining me and watching my 4 first episodes. And I really appreciate the love, support of my company. I'm trying to create a change, for peace, love, and hope, and bring people together. Because one of my greatest role models is Martin Luther King. He said strength comes in numbers. And he was right about that. But one thing about the numbers is that we can do anything together. We can create change in a world that's different, that came from back then till now. And we can create that change together. We can do anything together. We are one. Might be different colors, or might be different races or different ethnicities. We're all the same inside. Last time I checked, like I mentioned all the videos, we all bleed red on the inside, even though I'm a different color than you on the outside. And we all come from different backgrounds, we all have different backgrounds, meaning like coming up from nothing. Some of us were spoiled, some of us had better lives, but it's not about where you are, it's about where you're going. And I want to thank everyone again for the love and support and the over 500 likes and followers on the company in a month and 2 weeks. This is not just a company, this is about every life has a purpose and about bringing people together. And I really do appreciate from the bottom of my heart love and supporting the company and making our country and the world a better place. And the topics we're going to talk about today is New Year's. And the last video I talked about being a light in somebody else's life. And there's another special part I got at the end, so watch to the end. And New Year's, what's great about a new year is that you can always forget about the last year and make a change for this year. What I mean by that, we all got economic hardships right now with COVID, jobs, but people make these, I call it, and I've made mistakes of doing it, these big goals, these huge goals like I'm going to own my own company and I'm going to have 100,000 at the end of the year, I'm going to lose 100 pounds, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Make small goals, like if you're trying to lose weight, I'm going to eat better this week. Something that you can accomplish some goals, because when you make goals that are unreachable, you bring yourself down. Make those small goals, and you can consider those are small achievements towards a bigger achievement. And about being a light, I hope everybody give a can, get a can. And during the Christmas holidays that are promoted, you're feeding families, saving children. We all have hard times, and people that are out in the street could be you tomorrow. So by helping them, they're gonna help you, and in a different way. I give them food, it's like a hug, a hey, Even though you have darkness in your life, it's a beautiful day. Sun's out, the light, it's like weather. It's got a different way of working itself out. Same thing as the world. Well, it can be cloudy and rainy one day, and the next day like this, it can be beautiful like this. Same thing in your life. And about being a light, I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago. I don't mention names unless they want their name to be mentioned. And it was about them, getting to the point of in their life they had a lot of darkness, relationship wise and stuff like that, and just life wise, getting themselves together. We all fall. My first job was a cashier at Winn-Dixie. We could do anything. It's about making a plan and executing that plan and stride towards where you want to be or what your passion is. And you have a lot of problems in friendships, which I see, and it's the same thing in a relationship. And you have these things that they're there for you, and this is what grinds my teeth a little bit as a person, and I feel like it grinds yours too, is that they're there for you through that problem or whatever's going on in life, and they talk to you and they get you through it. And then when it comes to them, when you need them, you're too busy, you have a girlfriend, you have this and that. They were the light in your life. So why can't you be the light in theirs? Now, what is with that? I mean, they were there for you no matter how busy you are. You could take 10 minutes out of your day to answer that phone call them back to be a light in their life. You can overcome their darkness just like they did for you. And that's why friendships break apart. And then relationships goes hand in hand, except friendships is more of a friend thing, and relationship is more intimate in how you feel about each other. And you get to how you feel about that person in a relationship. It's about little things. People think money's everything and everybody's trying to be a millionaire. And it's great to have money. Look, that's a problem. Like I said in the last video, I listened to a song by John Lennon, Imagine. It's people look at possessions and the shirt they have on, and a polo shirt, and that makes them that, and they want to be a follower of somebody else to have that buckle jacket or whatever you like. It ain't about possessions. It's about the little things in a relationship. It's about being there, caring, being a light in their life. It relates all back to light, and that's how a relationship ends. And when you're not there for that person, you can buy them roses, you can buy them chocolates. I see guys do this all the time, buying this, that. But by not being there for them and caring for them, all you're doing is separating more apart. Like I say, money can buy a lot of things. One thing money can't buy. It can buy fake love. It can do that. But one thing money can't buy is real love. I only felt that twice in my life. Real love is something that you feel, not something you can touch or see. It's something you feel on the inside when that person is around you. It's something you feel when that person hugs you. Something about his or her presence that brings you that comfort, that you want to be with that person. Not that they take you to Tennessee or wherever, they buy you this or that, a car. And when you find that, that's something money can't buy. That's called being a light, caring. And when you spread kindness, like I said, acts of kindness, it spreads. Maybe you don't see it, but maybe you don't know that person. You just waved hey to an old man doing his yard. They're getting older, they feel like they're not noticed. Same with younger and older. Say hey to your next door neighbor. You don't realize the change you made because you made them known, like you made them feel important. It's about little things, I had my son pushing him on a swing, making him smile. It's not taking a Chuck E. Cheese there. It's about that touch, that smile. And when you create those acts of kindness in a friendship, it lasts. You create that touch, it lasts. In relationships and for each other. And what I'm linking this back to is that we can make our country, each other, because we're all in this together, pandemic or whatever it might be. And when we be there for each other and be the light in somebody else's light to help them overcome that darkness, I'm hoping you would do the same to overcome their darkness when they need you. That's what it's all about. That's what makes a relationship last. And at the same time, if we spread this love throughout, the peace, when you spread love and peace, creates hope. Hope is a thing that is hard to come by. Because right now there's an economic pandemic, people losing jobs. But when you give people a little dose of hope, they got faith that their life could be a better tomorrow. So, by being that light and doing those steps, love, peace, you give hope, you give that person faith, no matter where they are in their life, to get to that next step or where they want to go in their life or what they want to be, etc. One of the biggest things, that's why I said watch the end of the video. I wasn't having a guest, and I'm sorry about that. And got different people making bigger prints in the shirt and stuff like that. We're getting that correct. There's gonna be other products, and we're gonna be face masks coming out with This is the best part of the video. So, this is a special part. You ever said the Pledge of Allegiance? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. You ever listen to the last part of that Pledge of Allegiance? If you know it, say it. Say it to yourself about 20 times. Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'll say it one more time. Under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. That means not just our country. It's about a nation. It's about a world. And I think people, they say the Pledge of Allegiance, and they just think, okay, it's a repeated thing. I love the military. Yeah. I pledge allegiance to the flag. And then you get through them parts and you get to that last part. I want you to really focus on that part. Maybe you're racist and you don't like anybody else. Don't judge somebody by the color or where they are, because they might be bigger than you one day. Everybody's got their own pathways. I don't know where it goes when we're younger. I'm not going to say I never made mistakes. Trust me, I have. And the only way good, mistakes are good. People look at them as bad. But it's good because you learn and you grow from them. You make a better life for yourself. And then when you make a better life for yourself, please make a better life for somebody else. Help them get there. Help them see the light. And I say it one more time. Under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Remember that. Use that in your daily life, and use them other things in this video in your daily life. So we can do this. We can accomplish anything together. We can accomplish great things. By doing that and liking my company, I can help. But I can't do it for you. I can only do so much doing these podcasts and talking to you. That's why I created this company, to save lives and make a better world for all. Because I worked in a hospital, I worked in radiology and psych ward at Lakeview for 4 years. I've seen the hurt. I've seen people in hard times and getting to where they are out of that hard time or whatever it may be. But we don't even need to get there. We don't need to be in the psych ward. And I understand people have hard times and they go there to get help, and that's understandable. We all do. But what we can do is stop people at the depression part and reduce the suicide rate to none. You just follow these steps. Like I said, I can't do this for you. And by watching these videos, all I can do is help. But share my video. Like my video. Watch them all. You'll understand more about what this company is about. And like I said, we're coming out with Facebook soon. I want to mention something again about what I mentioned in the last video. I've been getting a lot of emails and messages on Facebook, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate your love for the world, and you want to make a better place. Keep on doing it. Even though it feels like it's failing the first week, the second week, or the first month of the year, keep on doing it. It'll create change eventually. Like Martin Luther King was trying to bring people together. He ended up getting killed for it. But what I mean by that, he lived a legacy to create one. No matter the color of skin or ethnicity are. He just wanted one. He didn't want blacks to hate whites, or this person to hate this person, or that person to break a window. Stuff going in the world today. It's grinding our teeth. It's sick. Sick. It really is. Like what he did, that's why he's one of my role models, is making people become one, and he died for it, and say it. It's like John Lennon. He was a musician. The Beatles were a band, but they were trying to create one that was bigger than a band. He ended up getting killed for it too. I don't keep doing this and try to promote this company, but at the same time, saving lives and making the world a better place with this company. My way of making a difference. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. We all make mistakes, but it's my way of making a change. And this is my way of bringing it to you. And the only way we can create this change is in ourselves, in numbers. And the last thing I'm going to say is, like I said in the last video, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope everybody has a great day today. Enjoy the day. Enjoy this beautiful day. We don't get many of those sometimes, and sometimes we do repeatedly. But if anybody wanted to come on my podcast and talk about their depression, you know, and how they got through it and where they are now, and it gives people hope. So don't think you're a man, you're a word I can't say, but you're, I can't say a word I want to say. And don't think that, because when you tell somebody your depression and what you get through, it's kind of vulnerable, but you're helping somebody else by seeing that, because they might be going through the same thing you are. Don't think you're alone because you're going through that bad breakup or this in your life or that in your life. And by coming on my podcast and saying it, you're creating hope for somebody else going through that. Not because you got through, you're creating hope. And that's why it leads back to change. And if any pastors or motivational speakers would like to come on my podcast and talk about how they feel about Light Overcomes Darkness and me as a company and all of us as one, I wouldn't mind y'all coming on and talking about that. I want to thank for everybody for watching. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day, and stick to them small goals on New Year's resolutions, and then you create big goals by the end of the year. But when you set yourself up for failure, there's going to be failure. Set yourself up for them small goals. Yeah, you know, you eat. You know, I want to lose weight. Okay, I'm going to eat better this week. Don't say I'm going to lose 100 pounds in a month or something crazy. You know, I want to go to Alaska. I don't know, Tennessee or wherever. You know. Save money and set you up for that goal that you want to go there. You don't need anybody, all you need is yourself. And there's going to be people that down and you say you're not going to do it, you're never going to own a business, trust me. I've had so many people tell me I'm not going to do many things. I can't even count. Believe in yourself, block that out, go one ear out the other. And again, I want to thank everybody for 500 Falls and Lights. Keep pushing the love, spread the love, and we can make our country and the world a better place. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.